Hi there, my name is Ashish Chauhan and welcome to my first video presentation here. And I would like to share my Power BI project at League Business Insight 360, which I have completed as a part of the Data Analyst Bootcamp at Code Basic. So in this project, I'll explain you what the company overview first, the second will go with the business model, and third will be the problem statement, fourth will the project goal, fifth will the dashboard, and the end we will discuss about the insights and recommendation that we need to implement on that business so that we can take the smart decisions or we can go further as long as possible. So the company overview, let me explain you. So Attic Hardware is a leading global consumer electronic brand specializing in a wide range of hardware products including PCs, mouse, keyboards, printers and more stuff on it. So with a strong presence in multiple countries, they continuously innovating to bring cutting edge technologies into homes and workspace worldwide. So then let's go with the business model. So basically there are three channels where they sell their products. First will be the retailers, second will be the direct, and third will be distributors. So in the retailers, they do have the Chromas and the Amazon, the e-commerce one. Then the second would be the direct. They have their own stores like Atlic e-stores and Atlic exclusive. And third, they sell their product through the distributors. So basically in some other countries there's some government guideline, like in Japan there are some government guideline, they can't sell their product directly through the retailers or the direct through the stores. So they have to take the help of the distributors called Neptune. So with the help of Neptune, they deliver their product to the customers directly. So that's the business model. So the problem statement of this project is Atlic Hardware faced challenges due to outdated Excel-based analytics, which leads to inefficiencies in decision making. To solve these issues, the company decided to implement a data-driven approach using Power BI. So they have some project goals. The objective was to develop a comprehensive Power BI report that provide a 360 view of Atlic Hardware business performance, which helping executive make data-driven decisions. All right, so let me tell you what I have created. So I have created, first of all, on this dashboard, like home page. So anyone who's not aware about that, they can easily see that one. It's the icon that I have inserted here: info, finance view, sales view, marketing, supply chain view, executive view, support view. And I have just and you can just click on that image and you can get the direct access on the visuals. Okay, you can directly reach on that visuals when you click on that you say control plus click here to follow link. So let me explain you. So in this one, we do have all the values are in dollars and millions that we have used in this project, and the data that we have loaded until December 21st. Okay, so and yes, so let's go with the finance view first. Let me click on the finance view. Okay, so in a finance view, basically I have just created some filters here by region, customers, by segment wise, and I have just mentioned some years here. With it, we have 2019, 2020, 2021 and 2022, sorry. Then we have just mentioned quarter wise also, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Then we have just created some slicer, YTD, year to date, YTG, year to go. All right, and I have just created here the slicer also for the metrics which is performed by versus the last year versus target, that you can click on that and you can just specify, you can filter it as your own. So now, as I can see here, I have just created some KPIs here. So net sale 3.74 billions, which represent revenue after deduction. Then gross margin 38.08%, which indicates profitability after COGS. Then we do have the net profit, it's minus 13.98%, it's declining, it's indicate a negative net profit. Okay, somewhere we are just spending too much in operational cost, so that's the reason it's going down. So it's minus 13.98%. So in this KPI are compare against the benchmark that we have set, right, which helps in tracking growth trends. So let's get into the metrics here. Profit and loss statement. Basically the table present key financial metrics on it, profit and loss. So as I can check, gross sale is 7.37 billion and increasing by 342% from benchmark that we have set last year. And net sale is 374 billion after deduction and 353% increase from benchmark. And the COGS would be 2.31 billion. It's increased 345% compared to BM. Then manufacturing costs 2.19 billion. Largest portion of the COGS spending on a manufacturing. Okay. Then other costs we have freight expenses, etc. Okay. Then let's go with the profitability, which is gross margin. It's 1.42 billion. It's increased 392% from benchmark, showing better profitability before expenses. Then we have a net profit in minus 522.42 million, a negative net profit. As I told you, it's showing high operational expenses, so that's the reason, guys. So the key insight that we get on that, like although sale have increased significantly, correct, but the net profit is negative. It's indicating the operational expenses are too much high, right? Then let's go with the net sale performance over time. So I just created this line chart. So sales trends from September 2021 to August 2022. So as you can see here, a peak in sale around October to till November 2021. Yeah, for the 2 months they have the peak sales. Okay, and it's possibly due to seasonal demand, I can see. And a drop in sale after January 2022, which may indicate market slowdown. It may be possible, right? Then we have the stable growth from April to August 2022. Yeah, there is no improvement, there is a stable growth, So as you can see here, the sale peak in Q4 suggests some seasonal demand, so the company should focus on marketing and promotion during that particular time. Then we do have the next visual here, revenue by region and segment, you can say. So this section show how revenue is distributed by region and product segment, basically. So by region, if I can check, APEC, Asia Pacific contribute the highest revenue, 1.92 billion, and EU and NA, North American, performed well, but LATAM had lower sales. Then comes with the segment here. So the segment wise, if you can check, notebook 1.58 billion and peripheral 897 million. These two are the best performing segments here. And the networking minus 38.43 million. This segment declined, suggests a need for strategic decisions here. So yes, okay, let's comes into the sales view now. So in this one, in the sales view across different customer, product segment and region, the goal is to analyze revenue trends, gross margin and customer profitability to drive strategic decision making here. So we have created customer performance table, performance metrics, product performance table, unit economics with a donut chart. So first go with the customer performance table here. So as you can see, Amazon is a top customer and it's contributing 496.88 million in net sales with a high gross margin of 36.78%. Okay, and Atlic exclusive and Atlic eStore also contribute significantly but have lower margin here, right? So in this way we have to focus on high revenue, high margin customer like Amazon and Atlic exclusive, right? So let's go with the performance metrics here. Okay, so as you can see here, Amazon is the most profitable customer with the highest revenue in this visual, and Atlic eStores and Lead have high sales but lower gross margin. Some smaller customers in APAC and EU region have high gross margin but low sale. Okay, Then we'd have product performance analysis. Its top selling products that we talk about. Notebook sales lead with like $1.58 billion, contributing the highest revenue, and desktop and peripheral flow follows closely with strong sales and its gross margin 38%. Okay, then weak performance segment है हमारे, let me, and the weak performance segments are networking product have the lowest sale, 38.43 million, and similar margin, so suggesting the poor demand here. So in this we have the actionable insights, like we can continue investing in notebook and desktop products, and we have to investigate decline networking sales like demand issues or marketing shift. Okay, then we have the unit economy based on the cost and the profitability breakdown. So net sale 3.74 billion contributes 50% of the total revenue. Then COGS is at 38%, leaving a gross margin of 61.92. Okay, so we have to reduce post invoice deduction to improve net profitability, because and optimize supply chain and freight cost to lower COGS. Right. Then let's go with the marketing view here. Okay, so these dashboard provide a deep analysis of product and market performance, right? So that you can get the better understanding with the product segment, division and region drive profitability, and which one needs strategic adjustment also. So I've created product performance table, performance metrics, region, market, customer performance table, unit unit economics, and yes, then product performance analysis we do have. Okay, so let's go into the product performance analysis here. So we have notebook sales 1.58 million are the highest, but is running at a net loss of 221 million and negative. It's now minus 14.06%. Okay, so then desktop sales 711 million, also saw a highest net loss minus 97 million and minus 13.75% despite good revenue. Okay, so networking has the lowest sales 38 million and the highest gross margin percent 38.45, but its net profit is still negative minus 527 million. No? Then we have the performance metrics product category analysis here. You can see personal desktop, business laptop and gaming laptop drive high revenue here. Let me explain you why. Because you can see here the bubbles, right? So the largest size on the bubbles means the net profit is higher, correct? So that's a reason. And then as I can see here, product like graphic cards, USB flash drive and batteries have the lowest revenue but may be profitable. Yeah, then let's go with the region, market and customer performance analysis. So APAC contribute the highest sales 1.92 billion but has a negative 14.62% net profit, and North America has the best gross margin 44.97% but still operates at a loss minus 147 million and minus 14.22%. Okay, yeah. Okay, and as I can say, APAC and NA are key revenue drivers but are currently unprofitable. So then we go with the unit economics. I don't know what to say, unit economics or economics. Unit economics, cost versus profitability breakdown. So gross margin is 61.92%, which is relatively strong. COGS 38.08% indicates the production costs are eating into profitability. Yeah, and net profits are negative despite strong gross margin here. Then we have to reduce discretionary expenses and operational inefficiencies here so that we can resolve that issues. And let's go with the supply chain view dashboard. So with this dashboard is measuring forecast accuracy, net error trends, and key customer and product metrics here, so that it helps organization to optimize inventory management and reduce supply chain risk also. So as I can see here, the KPI that I've created is forecast accuracy 81.17%, means how well demand predictions align with actual sales. Then net error 3.47 millions, then absolute error 6.89 million. Then we do have key metrics by customers, so then accuracy, net error trend, key metrics by product. Okay, so let's go with the key insight from the dashboard. So overall forecast performance, I can see here forecast accuracy is 81.17%, which is an improvement from last year. And the last year was 80.21%. And net error is negative minus 3.47 million, meaning the company is overestimating demand here. And absolute error has improved from last year's 9.78 million, and the last year was 6.89 million. It's indicating better forecasting accuracy here. Then key metrics by customer like acclaimed store 57.74% and control 52.06% have moderate accuracy but high net errors. Okay, and the Best Buy 46.60% and Bila 42.63% have poor forecast accuracy, leading to the high demand fluctuation. Okay, all right. And as I can see here, I have just encoding the word here. I just mentioned some alias here. EIOOS means excess inventory and out of stock. Okay, so we have to improve forecast accuracy for customer with high net error to prevent outstockings. Then, and we have to work closely with retailers like Best Buy and Bila to refine demand planning. Then we have accuracy and net error trends. Net error fluctuate over time with notable spikes in October and December, as you can see here. And forecast accuracy has remained stable but need further improvement. See, yes, right, okay. And errors are highest in Q4, possible due to seasonal demand change. So we have to just implement dynamic forecasting adjustment during peak season here. And let's go with the executive view. Okay, so we have the key components in the report. Let me explain you the net sale. It's 3.74 billion. It's increasing 353.5%. This total revenue compared to the benchmark. Then we have gross margin. Okay, then we have the net profit 13.98%. Is declining 110.79%. and we are forecasting. Okay, let me explain you the first visual that we have created. So overall business performance, so we have the net sale 3.74 billion, have grown significantly, like 353.5% from benchmark. Then we have gross margin 38.08% is improving but need further optimization also. Then we have net profit 13.98%, has declining drastically, as I told you earlier, to minus 110.79% from benchmark, that you are spending the more amount in operational cost. So then we have key insight by subzone. We have North America leads in sale 1.02 billion with a GM percent of 45%, but net profit minus 14.2% is still negative. So India has the highest sale after North America, 1945 million, but struggle with a net profit of minus 23%. Okay, region with out of stock are facing stock shortages. So you have to optimize supply chain operations in out of stock region to balance demand and inventory, and we have to improve cost efficiency in India and ANZ, as you can Australia and New Zealand, to enhance net profit margin. Then we have revenue by division and channel. 61.33% of revenue comes from PC, indicates so demand in this division. Then we do have 71.53% of revenue is generating through distributors, while a retailer contributes 17.88%, you can say. All right. In this one, we have to explore direct to direct channels to reduce dependency or distributors, as you can say. Then we have to year trend analysis, revenue, GM percent, net profit, market share. So as I can say, revenue has consistently increased from 2018 to 2022. Net profit percentage has shown as a downward trend, indicating cost inefficiencies here. So market share is increasing, but profitability remains a concern. So we have to reassess cost structures and implement cost cutting initiatives. We have to monitor price competitiveness to maintain a healthy margin. We have to invest in automation and technology to enhance operational efficiencies here. Then PC market share trends. You can see here the company market share at Click has grown from 7.8% in 2018 and 9.6% to 2022. Okay. And the competitors like Dell and Innovo still have a dominant presence here. Okay. Then top 5 customers and product by revenue. Amazon, Atlic Store and Flipkart contributing significantly to that revenue. Top products: ABPG Align 1, Gen 2, EQ Home Align 1 have strong gross margin percent and average rounding 38%. Okay, retail and online channels are key drivers of revenue. Okay, so we have to strengthen partnership with Amazon and Flipkart to drive online sales. Also, you have to expand high performing product lines to capture more market shares. Okay, so that's all about the project, and thank you to be with me, and I'll explain all the details here. I have just presented you insight while explaining all the details.